Thank you for tuning in to the market update with Russell Calkins for this August 6th, 2018. Currently it's 5:15 p.m. Arizona time, which would be the new time for the market update with Russell Calkins is between, let's say 5 and 6 o'clock p.m. Arizona time. Gives you a lot of time to get your strategies together and put your paper trades in for tomorrow. If you've been following my advice and you put real trades in, you've been making a lot of money on this advice. Now, again, people can say stuff like that, but check my YouTube videos. Check every single recommendation I gave if you want to. Look what it did just a few days later, all right? And again, once it's profits, and I'm not talking a point or two, I'm talking about a good profit, all right? It doesn't take that much to make a lot of money in the futures markets, okay? You don't have to go for $5 an ounce on silver when it's $15. You can go for 25 cents, 50 cents, stuff like that. And it's $5,000 a dollar per contract in the futures markets. So just a 25-cent move, you can do the math on that. And it's if you have just 10 contracts, not the thousands of contracts I used to trade, you're still looking at quite a bit of money. And that's what this is all about, right? All right, so we have we put on silver positions, and as I mentioned to you, I'm not going to tell you, when I get out or where my stop losses is, but I did give a hint. There's only one market I'm in right now, and the United States dollar at 95. Currently, the dollar is like 95.10. It's just not enough to dollar cost average for our second trade. So basically, it's still at our price, waiting for the dollar index to go down. All right. Also, the sugar recommendation really did well. And again, it just tells you a lot when I say that I'm only trading the dollar index right now. All right. That's your hint for the second trading day in a row. All right. So today we're going to be covering the United States silver market, or just the silver market on the daily chart. If you want to know where I get my charts from, they're absolutely free. From www.investing.com. All right. And you can pull up free charts there. That's what I use. And since I'm a position trader, it's not really that important to me to get, these day trading formulas. A position trader has a specific number in mind, which I'm going to give to you in just a moment. When to buy it and when to sell it. Now, these are only open trades. By open, I mean you don't buy something and then sell it. Remember, I'm not going to give you the sell recommendations if you buy something. I'm not going to give you the buy recommendation if you sell it. But as long as it goes our way in a good fashion, it's up to you where to take the profits. If it backs right back up to our original price, that was up to you to take the profits. But I'm no longer in that position. All right. So in the silver market, we're using the stochastics for our study indicator. We're using the daily chart. We're using candlestick charting and the Bollinger Band, which is another study indicator, which basically has three moving averages with three lines. So with these simple formulas, ever since I can remember, these are some of the formulas that I've been using. So I stick with what works, and what doesn't work for you, I would immediately get rid of it until either a later date, you learn more about it, or just decide, hey, that's not for me. Okay? All right, now on the silver, you want to be a buyer in the silver at $15.18. Currently, we're at $15.32. So that's a small move for silver to the downside, okay? And you can be in that market. Your stochastics at that point should be maybe around 25, 30, which isn't the lowest point. I like to keep the stochastics. I want to buy anything below 20, and I want to sell at anything above 80. All right. And I like when the stochastics line up with the Bollinger Bands on the daily chart using candlestick charting, right? You'll get used to these recommendations on the study indicators and so forth. I generally only use 3 or 4 study indicators because, again, these are what works for me. And if you follow my advice and it works for me, also it can work for you too. You want to be a seller on silver at $15.81. And of course, past performance never, ever guarantees future profits. Thank you for tuning into the market update with Russell Calkins. Be sure to tune in tomorrow unless silver stays down here at this low level. Now remember, we have not bought in yet. We're at 1532 and we want to get in at 1518. All right. So again, past performance never indicates future profits. Thank you for tuning in to the market update with Russell Calkins, and may God bless.